And we're live.
I like to think that his room was previously far messier and he tidied up for us.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, actually.
Yeah,
this is definitely not the cleanest it's been in like 3 months. I promise.
It looks like there was just a violent struggle.
Yeah, we tend to have wrestlers come over and then we just have a free for all in each bedroom. So
what's the canvas thing in the corner? What am I looking at? Is that soundproofing or just a picture?
No, not soundproofing. Not that professional. It's it was a canvas that was hanging up there, and then the very first week I moved in here, it fell on the floor, and I put it there, and it's been there for 9 months now. So
that'd be a real half-assed soundproofing. Like, where do you want the sound to not bounce? I don't know, maybe just the corner.
Just this bottom right corner, right beside the door.
It helps a lot, man. Like let's see. You guys can't see. So for you guys,
yeah, it's like those things that absorb sound.
I've got pictures like all over here, and what it is you need to break up the big flat surfaces. That's how soundproofing works. So yeah, even a bunch of pictures help out.
That video, it's like the quietest room in the world, and it's this room that has like a bunch of jagged edges on the side to absorb sound, and so nothing echoes. And then something on there was like, people have been known to feel like they're going crazy and hearing voices if they stay in there for more than an hour. And it was like, no fucking way. People are going crazy in a quiet room for an hour. Like, have you ever read a book? Has anyone ever read a book? You just sit there and there's no noise. Like, I didn't buy that. But
it's
it seems
funny
like
that I watched a video. I forget who it is. There's two vloggers and they bounce off each other really, really well. I'm sure whoever's watching this, leave a comment. But they went in a sensory deprivation unit. So it was like warm water. It was like a little pod capsule type thing, bigger than a human, that they could go into, close the door. And both of them came out saying they were seeing colors, hearing sounds. Like, the sensory deprivation made them crazy. Kyle, have you heard this before too?
Oh yeah, I know all about this. So they've done all kinds of different experiments with sensory deprivation. One of them would be because it's in the name, right? But they're depriving you of all your senses because you're just free floating in the water, not touching anything. They did that in Stranger Things with a weird like vertical design. But what they really used to do is give people LSD while they were in there. The CIA that's what a bit of what Stranger Things is about, is that whole CIA program that really did exist back during the Cold War. I'm not remembering the name of the project right now, but yeah, sensory deprivation is an interesting thing. It sounds terrifying to me. It sounds like a terrible punishment if you really think about it. Like just if you locked somebody in one of those things and just left them there.
Yeah, it's kind of like being in the whole prison.
Oh, it's torturous.
Taylor made a powerful argument. Like when Kyle said, oh my gosh, like being like removed from everything is such a punishment. I'm like, I've really enjoyed my week offline. This has been fantastic.
Yeah, but you're talking about being completely, having no sense of what up and down and left and right are, hearing nothing, not just not hearing, the birds outside, like hearing nothing, and like feeling nothing as well, not being in contact with anything except for the super, super salty water that keeps you buoyant.
Yeah,
that and you're blind, of course, as well.
Because you're in the dark and you can't see anything. But I was just talking about this one room where, like, you walk in and like 60 feet from you is a fucking like Pepsi dispenser.
Yeah,
like,
that's bullshit. Yeah, that's just a quiet room is all that is. That's bullshit.
That's just a very, very quiet room. So I really doubt that people are walking in there and getting so upset. Like, can't you just talk to yourself? It doesn't, like, if you open your mouth and speak, sound comes out. It doesn't see sound in the room.
I think
like,
you're not supposed to. And the other thing is, I've heard not so much go crazy, but they start hearing things they wouldn't otherwise hear, like your pulse, or like maybe your knees creak, but never loud enough for you to hear in normal life. But if you go to
maybe your soup pushes when your thighs rub together.
Stuff like just sounds from you that you don't normally hear.
Don't wear a windbreaker in the sound deprivation room.
It would ruin it.
But, yep. I don't know why that came up. I was just
I was trying to think that.
Yeah, how do we
just look at his message and have fun with it? That's all.
Yeah.